Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmie. I am Kimmie. If you are new here, welcome. This is a safe space. And if you're one of my returning subscribers and my besties, hi guys, how are you? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today I'm going to show you my palette collection. Now I don't know that I'm going to declutter anything, so I'm not calling it a decluttering video, but I don't know how many palettes I have, and I'm sure I have more than I absolutely need. And I have a lipstick collection that is just as massive. But yeah, if that sounds good to you, please consider liking and subscribing. This is not my usual setup. I had to kick Mama out of the room and get some privacy for this video. So hopefully we won't have too many interruptions today. You'll be seeing my hands a lot. They're very old looking. I apologize for that in advance. And I'm going to show you my palette collection. So if that sounds good, let's hang out. Let's get to it. Okay, unfortunately this is in no particular order, so some things might have gotten mixed up, but this is my Lorella palettes that I have. Good company, nice things, don't really use them. I'll try and take things out of the boxes ahead of time. This is the Lucky palette. Definitely has the color story that I like. It's a green palette. I'm going to swatch some of them. I won't have time to swatch all of them, but this black in here, this black glitter is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pretty, really wet looking, really nice. This green in here, one of my favorite lime greens that I have, and hopefully you can see that. I think I'm going to declutter most of my Lorella palettes because I have these colors and other things, but they are a good company and I really do like them. So we're gonna do that. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the Lucky palette. The In the Nude palette for a while was one of my favorite palettes. It looks like that. You can tell it's been really loved and just awesome. This shimmer right here is everything. It looks great in your inner highlight. This gold is really pretty as well. And I'll swatch those for you. Look at that. Really, really pretty. Really nice. And I'm probably going to get rid of that because I don't reach for it. And that's the only reason I'm going to get rid of it. Then their bigger palette that I have is their Stay Neutral palette, which is really nice. It has a great color story. Has a lot of shimmers. Really, really pretty. Again, maybe I'm not going to get rid of them because I love them so much and I love the color story. The quality is good, and I really do like them. So this is what that one looks like. My next palettes are from Rasha B Cosmetics. I absolutely love their formula. It is amazing. This is the Nile palette. Really pretty color story. Look at those blues. I mean, their shimmers are just, you barely touch them. And this is what you get. And this is, I mean, it's amazing. It's an ice blue. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not getting rid of my Rasha B Cosmetic palettes. So we're definitely keeping them. I said I was going to take them out of the packaging first. I forgot. This is by Just Anne, from Just Anne's page. This was the first palette she came out with by her and Rasha B Cosmetics. It's a collaboration. And this is the Christmas Wishes. And the color story is just exceptional. The formulas are amazing. The mattes and the shimmers perform beautifully. I'll get you that one down there. They're really, really pretty. So that's what we have going on with those. And I'm not ever going to get rid of those. I don't care how many palettes I have. Just so you have an idea of how many palettes I have, Sissy and I counted the other day, and it was just a little shy, over 100, not shy of 100. It was over 100. This is her second collaboration, Just Anne's collaboration with Rasha B Cosmetics. It's the Extraordinary Aries, because she's an Aries and it was her birthday palette. This Constellation shade is, you barely touch it, and the glitter on your finger. Now, I'm not, look at that, the shift is insane. Hopefully you can see it. It's like a silver to purple, really, really gorgeous. I'm finding that I can't wear glitter on my eyes ever since I had my tear ducts opened. And the other day for Christmas, I did wear one of my palettes that had glitter, and unfortunately it was a mess for me, and I felt like the glitter was stuck in my eyes all day long, and I absolutely hated it. So I'm probably not going to swatch too many of the glitters. The next stuff I'm going to show you is by Odin's Eye. This is my favorite palette by them. It's the Stone and Rock palette. I wore this on Christmas Day, and it's just got a mirror, and the color story is absolutely beautiful. Their formula is exquisite. I absolutely love it. I mean, this is my kind of palette. It's a grungy green color story, and it is perfect for me. I don't really wear blues and stuff like that, but if it's a pink, dusty pink, I like grungy greens. This is the Trick or Treat palette with Odin's Eye and Angelica. She has her own channel. She is freaking phenomenal. Just Ann has her own channel also. I love this color. So first of all, the artwork on Odin's Eye is phenomenal. We have to appreciate that. This is a brighter palette. She likes oranges and yellows, and this is just such a great color story. I think this was her second collab with Odin's Eye. I'm not sure, but I absolutely love it. She has, if you like colorful makeup looks, definitely check her channel out. She is amazing. Her last name is Nyquist. She's Swedish, and that's that. And this is one of their Christmas palettes. It's the Hey Reindeer palette, and this is the color story there. And I, again, love it. Will not get rid of my Odin's Eye anything ever. And the glitters are just too chunky for me at this time, but when I was into glitters, and when I was able to wear glitters, not when I was into them, because I'm still into them, but my eyes just don't allow me to be. It was just, you know, I absolutely loved it. Now I have two from Juvia's Place. This is their Rebel Honey palette, and the color story is absolutely beautiful. The formula is so nice. Their mattes are pigmented. Just a little bit goes a long way. It is so beautiful that I would never get rid of my Juvia's Place either. I'm not, like I said, this is not a decluttering video. This is a video where I am just showing you my collection that I have right now. This is the Juvia's Place Vanessa Juvia's Place palette. So it's a collaboration. I don't know, I'm sorry who Vanessa is. My sissy got me this palette. It is so pretty. This color right here, this burgundy color, is so pigmented and so pretty. Look at that. Just a little bit, and you know, it just blends effortlessly by itself, and it is absolutely beautiful. So that is that. Now we're going to go on to my singles that have no one else to go to. So this is my Resurrection palette, which is Wicked Widow Beauty. Love this palette. I saw my friend Ashley, whose channel is Outrage and Grace, review this, and this is completely my color story. The shimmers in this are absolutely magnificent. They're absolutely beautiful. The mattes are breathtaking. This red, look at that metallic finish on that red, and it's nice because it's not a chunky glitter, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. And you know, with reds, whoops, sorry about that, you know, with reds you have to be careful with reds because you don't want to look sickly, so you know, when you're doing that. But they have some chunky glitters in here. I don't mind them. I don't wear them, but the shimmers are absolutely everything. And I will put this back in the packaging because I'm OCD that way and I have no choice. This is probably my favorite palette, and it drives me up a wall that the formula is so good. It's by Tom Ford, and the color story is so pretty. Let me take this off. Hopefully we get through all my palettes, because I don't want this to be like a 2-hour video, because I kicked Mama out of the room. This is the Tom Ford palette. We have a mirror in there, which is really nice. The color story is beautiful, and it is so absolutely perfect that it looks gorgeous on so many different skin tones. And I absolutely love this palette. It just a little zhuzh and it goes on like butter. It really does. And I wanted to dislike it so much because of the price point, but I did get this off of Macquarie for like $15. Somebody sold it to me, so I was very happy to have gotten it. And I am thrilled that I have a Tom Ford palette and can say that I have one. The next palette I have is by Simply Bella, and it's Energy Glitters. And this is just glitters. Now, this I will give to Sissy because I cannot wear them. And they are absolutely beautiful. But like I said, they bother my eye. This color in particular, it's a little hard pressed. But it's got purples in there. It has pinks. It's got blues. It's a very chunky glitter. And because it's so chunky, it's not eye safe. Some people don't have a problem with that. Like even getting it off my hand is a project. We have stars in there and things like that, and that's just not where I'm at right now. So this is definitely going to Sissy because she loves glitters and stuff. I think that's still a little too hard pressed. So even if I wasn't giving it away, I would definitely declutter it. This is the Alfano Coral Orange palette. Didn't know about the brand, but boy are those colors absolutely gorgeous. This yellow in here is a bright yellow. It's hard to make yellows, and this is absolutely stunning. I've had it a while. It looks like a palette from the 70s. I've had it a while, not that long. Most of these are about, I would say the oldest palette I have here is probably about 3 years old. You know, you shouldn't keep something after it expires. Most things have an expiration date on them, most palettes anyway, and you shouldn't keep them after they expire. Whoops, I have a single shadow here. This is my Viseart, and I call this my peach palette because I can't say the name of it, and it's really lovely. Oh, that came out of there. Really lovely palette. It's magnetized. Really pretty color story. You know, not getting rid of that either. LA Girl. Yes, you can find good eyeshadows at the drugstore. Really nice palette. Really pretty color story. Really like this palette. Have used it a lot. I like the dusty pinks and the roses, and then you have the neutrals in there, and you have the darker color and the very light color. You could use that for your brow bone highlight. It's really a good palette, and I like the formula. The next one that I have is by Melt Cosmetics, and I've done a video with this, and this is the Halloween Town from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And we've got the holographic, and this is just a really pretty color story. Really like that. The purples, the blues, you have the teal right here, really pretty. So we're definitely not getting rid of that because we just got that, and we love to play around with purples and blues. Well, I'm not really a blue type girl, but we're gonna get through part of this collection today. I don't know that we're gonna get through all of it. The next one is by B. Bella Cosmetics, and it's the Lotus Love. Really pretty. It's all in your head. Good vibes. Love that. This is really pretty. Perfect springtime palette. It has purity and starlight and a whole bunch of really great words down there. I love this. So we're definitely not getting rid of that. I would consider getting rid of that because I don't really wear too many bright eyeshadows, like pinks have to be a specific pink for me to wear it. This is my Charlotte Tilbury palette. Again, did not pay for this. Everything here I bought, but I might have gotten some stuff off Macquarie. And this is a gorgeous color story. Believe it or not, I'm not as blown away with this one as I am by the Tom Ford one. It's pretty, but it's very hard pressed, and I'm not a fan of that. So would I consider giving it away? No, because it's Charlotte Tilbury. So I'll keep it for that reason, but am I going to use it? Probably not. This palette I have some story about. It's my iconic London palette, and my sissy hates this palette. You can tell that I absolutely love it. I love the color story. This closing party, VIP vibe, champagne chic, peach fizz. I mean, they're gorgeous. The deep soul right here, the ultimate tan, the Merlot. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. So we definitely are not getting rid of that, even though I told her I was going to try to, but I don't want to, so why should I? This one I just picked up because I hit pan on my other one, and I'm trying to do a low buy this year, where I only get something if I hit pan on something and really like it. I'm not going to do a no buy because that's not realistic for me. But these colors, this is one of my favorite color stories ever. You can make the most beautiful desert sunset look with this palette, and I absolutely, absolutely love it. So we're really happy that we replaced this, and I can't wait to actually start using it again. The next one I have in my Too Faced collection. I don't have a lot of Too Faced. I love this palette. It's the Tutti Frutti palette. It's really cute, and I open it like that. This shade in particular is one of my favorites. It's a duochrome, and it looks brown in the pan, but then you've got some green in it, and it's really different and very pretty. And if you have brown or green eyes, it just looks absolutely gorgeous on. Oh, I didn't even realize I still had the book that came with it. I did use this the other day, so I have seen it recently, but I must not have taken it out like that. Okay, so that's my Tutti Frutti palette by Too Faced. Then I have the two smaller mini palettes. I believe they're 8 pan. I have the That's My Jam and the Let's Play, and I bought my sissy the That's My Jam palette. It's a tin. It's really nice. It has a scent to it. Really gorgeous color story. Really, really pretty. It does look like peanut butter and jelly. Like, this would be the peanut butter shades. These would be the jelly shades, in my opinion. Really gorgeous. I bought it for Sissy and liked it so much that I had to get it for myself. And then we got another one called the Let's Play palette, which doesn't have as much of a scent as the other one does. And this is also a gorgeous color story. Okay, the next palette I have is by BH Cosmetics. It's the Unleashed Wild Nude Ego palette. Really pretty, cool toned greens. Absolutely love this palette. This shade and this shade are so pretty if you like greens, which apparently you'll notice in this video that I do. And I don't mind a cool tone palette. I'm more of a warm tone type girl, but I'm leaning more towards the cool tone palettes right now. Now we're going to my little mini Tarte collection. I have the mini Man-Eater palette, which I picked up myself, and it's so pretty. I don't wear it. I don't know what to really do with it. I mean, yes, I could use the neutrals and stuff. It's this color that throws me. It's a very cool toned green. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the finger. This copper right here is really pretty. It's metallic. It's gorgeous. You see how easily that blended. So I really like it, but I don't use it. So I'm not getting rid of it, even though I have the full-size Man-Eater palette, which you'll see in a minute. This is the Tarte Juicy Tartlet Juicy palette. I was looking for a shade name. Really pretty neutral color story with a mirror. Really pretty color story. Neutral with a little pops of mauve and stuff like that. Perfect for an everyday look if you're going to the office, things like that. It's perfect for that. And then to finish out our Tarte collection is the full-size man-eater palette, which I believe I got in BoxyCharm. And I love the palette. I love the look of it, the cheetah or leopard, whatever it is. The sleekness of it is so, so pretty. It's just so elegant. It has a mirror, and look at those colors. They're just absolutely stunning. I'm not going to swatch it because I just swatched it a second ago on the mini palette, but I absolutely love it. Okay, so these are my Dominique Cosmetics palettes. I have the 6 pan palette. Love the color story on this. Absolutely love it. Think it's stunning. This chunky glitter gets in my tear duct every single time I put it on, even if I use the glitter glue. Other than that shade, I wish I had more of a shimmery or a metallic shade, but the glitter, it's a very chunky glitter, so I can't use this palette the way I want to anymore. And this is the Essential palette, which is perfect. You have the shimmers that go with the corresponding matte, so you can do a 2-look eyeshadow if you want, or you can use it in quad sections. It's just absolutely breathtaking and really pretty. I have, ow, I just slapped my finger in that. I have a lot of similar color stories, you'll notice. And I love the dusty roses and the pinks that are in this. And I loved it when I first got it. But after my tear ducts clogged, that was it for me. Then I have the Sigma Electricity Pink eyeshadow palette. I got this off of Ipsy. Really like it. It's really dirty. And it's the electric pink palette. And you could tell that I love this palette. And this duochrome right here is a pink to purple to blue. It's really stunning. So I hope you can see that in there. And we're getting down to where I'm getting through to my bigger collections of palettes that I have. I just got Sigma brushes for Christmas, and I'm so excited about that. This is my Ace Beauté Oceanic palette, and I love it. The color story is so me. It's a brighter color story than my grungy greens, but you have the greens, you have the blues, you have the shimmers. There's no pressed glitter in this. I absolutely love this palette. This blue is stunning. This green I absolutely love. This green right here is just, oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful palette. Their formula, this is one of the ones they came out with the new formula, so I really like it. And I know you didn't want to sit here and watch me struggle to put palettes in the boxes, but like I said, I have OCD and I apologize for that. Let me see. The next thing I have is my Wander Beauty, which I got out of BoxyCharm. This is not one of my favorite palettes. It's really pretty. Actually, it's really pretty. But I don't really reach for it. I'm not going to declutter it. Now that I see it again and realize it's in my collection, I will definitely try and use it. But I absolutely didn't touch this for the longest time. I might have gone into 2 or 3 shades and that was it. But I really do like this color story now. And I think as you change and you change and you grow older, there are different things that you like that you didn't like at one time, and things change, so you change with the times. This is the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam mini palette. You can see how loved this palette is. I absolutely love it. The chunky glitters aren't as chunky as like the Dominique Cosmetic one was, but this black, if you want to do an eyeliner and put it over your wing, is amazing. So this is the Soft Glam palette too. This is the Modern Renaissance palette. I had more palettes than these, but I've given a lot to Sissy. and it's got a velvet cover to it, really pretty. Really gorgeous wintry color story, perfect for this time of year. You know, got to get out of my comfort zone and stop gravitating to the same palettes. Now that I see what I have, maybe I'll be able to do that. And this I got from Target, and it's the ABH Norvina collection. And this is in Pro Pigment Palette Volume 4. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Definitely a summer, springtime palette for me, even though I would wear a lot of these during now, because I don't think there is a season for eyeshadow. I think you wear what you want when you want to, and that is that. Okay, now there are a ton more palettes for me to show you, but it turns out that I have a family emergency and have to skedaddle for a moment. So I will do this in parts. There's a lot, so it's hard for me to sit on the floor for that length of time and keep my focus for that length of time. And this is about a half an hour video, and for me that's a lot. So I will get to the other parts, and it might be done in 4 parts, it might be done in 3. My ColourPop collection is extensive, so I have to take that into account, and I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll film a little bit more of it later. But for now, this is what's going up. So this is part 1 of what are my palettes? What do I have in my drawer? And I hope you enjoyed it. In the meantime, be happy, be healthy, be blessed, and most of all, be positively you, because there's no one else quite like you, and that makes me so incredibly happy. You guys rock. I love you. Please consider liking and subscribing. I really would appreciate it. Bye.